Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 9 trades, and I am using my new pip collector trading system. Today's date is July the 2nd. Now this pip collector uses the up and down channels here, has the gold arrows indicating the market's it can go up, or this gold arrow, it can go down. You have to follow the rules within the training videos. System uses Heikin-Ashi candles and these arrows called the super signal. And of course, down at the bottom, we're using some oscillating indicators. Now every morning, 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer. And of course, I'm looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. And then I take a look at my daily trade plan. And once I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. Time at this point is 8:20. Today happens to have the non-farm payroll, high impact news, and I wanted to trade before the news came out. It's probably what I'll call this video, how I traded before the non-farm payroll. Now the daily trade plan checks from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And within the comments here, it'll say look for bullish trades, bearish trades, sometimes be preferred, and other times it just waiting for clear direction. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. Now, if you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, there's some more information right below this video in the description. And if you need more information after that, well, just get in contact with me. So, first trade at the top here is the pound CAD. Let's drag and drop this up. This particular trade I took, I sold it. I did the pullback. I teach how to trade this way and how to trade pullbacks within the training videos. So we had all the triggers. There happens to be 4 triggers in this system. You get triggers at the top, triggers at the bottom. There's a grand total, if you're including the ones at the bottom, amount to 7 triggers. And of course, once you get to 7 triggers, you just take the trade. And for me, when I take the trade, I'm usually right at least 95% of the time. Got in at this point, closed it out here as it hit the goal line here, locking in 14 pips, and that paid out $105. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro New Zealand. Let's drag and drop this up. See where I got in at. I wanted to be buying it. Had everything lined up. Got in here, got out at this point. Everything on the top and the bottom had all 7 triggers. Pulled the trigger here. Closed it out here with 21 pips. And as you can see, that paid out $119. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD here, trade. I bought it, so let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. That was your pullback, and of course it carried on. When I pulled the trigger, everything was perfect. Everything lined up. I got out at this point, locking in 17 pips, and that paid out $126. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the pound dollar. Now the pound dollar does pay $10 for each pip, so it's easy to see looking at the money. We're looking for 24. So let's drag and drop this up. Again, traded the pullback, and it presently crashing through the goal line, so it can keep moving its way down. As I mentioned, we're looking for 24. There it is right there, and had all the triggers, and those 24 pips paid out $240. Moving right along to the next trade. Now we're into the futures on this crude oil. Another one I wanted to be selling it. Pretty clear. Market's going down. Crude oil does pay $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, easy to see we're looking for 31. So I got in here, close it out here. There it is, the 31 pips paying out $310. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is Russell. These futures, as you can see, they move a lot more and pay a lot more, especially this DAX 30. Drag and drop this up. This one I wanted to be buying it, and by the time I pulled the trigger, everything was screaming to buy, so I bought it. And on this one, since it pays $10 for each tick, easy to see we're looking for 36. There it is right there, 36 ticks paying out $360. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. Let's drag and drop this up. Got in right at the goal line here. Had all the signals, top and the bottom. Time to buy. So I knew on this candle that the next candle was going to produce the arrow. That's why I took the trade. Up it went. And took the money divided by 5 as it pays $5 for each tick. So after I used the calculator, we're looking for 87. 87.4, close enough. So 87 ticks paying out $437. Okay, moving on to the DAX 30. I like the way the charts look so much. I took 2 positions. And by the way, in my course or package called How to Master Day Trading, I teach exactly how to trade this way. Multiple instruments, multiple positions. And that is how you grow your account quickly. So in this first trade I took, on the 5 minutes, got in here. As you can see, it kept going up. Took the money, divided it by 3.75. That's what it pays. On this first trade, we're looking for 240. So 240 ticks. The non-farm payroll just kicked in. It's 8:30 in the morning, 8:35. And the market is still moving up. So as I mentioned, we're looking for 240. 240. It's probably as close as I can show. But anyhow, it's 240. And that ended up paying out $900. And of course, I did, like I mentioned, I put 2 positions in. First one was at 7:45. The second one was at 7:32. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. A little bit later, but I close them out both at around the same time. So this position was a little bit before the previous one, the one here. So got in at this point. Now I took the money divided by 3.75. We're looking for 535. 535. That's as close as 532. That's as close as I can show. But it's 535, and that paid out $2,006. And of course, if I would have stayed in the trade, I would have made, well, 3 or 4 times more. And it would have turned out to be a huge payout. So another great day of trading using my brand new pip collector trading system. And of course I knew it was going to be well over 200, which is the minimum I'm aiming for every day I'm trading. Grand total for today came to 972 pips and ticks, and that paid out $4,604. So if your system's not producing, like my pip collector, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now, if you have any questions, well, just get in contact with me. That's very easy to do. All you have to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. And a very good tip is if you buy anything from anybody, make sure you can call them. This way here, you'll be able to get your questions answered. I call that support, and I do give free support after you buy from me. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. And of course, without support, you're really going to struggle with your trading. So remember, you have to get some level of support. Now, if you can't call me, well, that's okay. Just send me an email. Now, another way you can contact me, and it's the way I prefer, it's through Teams. So I made a Teams invite link right below this video. All you got to do is click on it. We'll have a Teams connection. And through Teams, we can chat live, and I can even do some screen sharing. You will see in the description that there's 6 different packages, and as I mentioned numerous times, the latest one I put up there is called How to Master Day Trading. You'll also see that I do charge 250 USD for each package. And of course, if you just want one package, well, that's 250. Special offers, if you buy 2 packages, that's 400. And of course, you want 3 packages, that's $500. Now that represents roughly a 33% discount. I do want to inform you that I do have packages where I give a 50% discount. If you want to know what that is, just send me an email. At that point, I can put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. And then, of course, after that, I'll send you back an email showing you different packages that represent a 50% discount. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.